right, week number 0, which would be my 5 picks like I started out last year. Now, if you want to go look at my archives, I did pretty well on all my picks. I hit a really good percentage, but go ahead, take my word for it, or if not, go check them out and laugh. I did miss quite a few at the half points, which really sucked. But I'm going to go ahead and start off with my 5 picks for week 0 going into week 1. That is considered week 1 anyway. But North Carolina, UNC versus TCU in Dublin, Ireland. I'm taking TCU in minus 7.5. Why? Because of this picture here. That guy right there on the right is more worried about his side hustle, and everybody should know by now who that chick is. And she has screwed everything up whenever it comes to football and knowledge of football, because he's turned into a complete potato. So I'm going to take experience over the potato. Number 2, NC State at Virginia. Now, this game here was supposed to be played in Brazil. Now it is coming back, and they are playing at Virginia. I am taking Virginia at home, minus 3. NC State was good, but with all the NIL, of course, I'm going to go with the home teams on pretty much all of these because of that. Just, there you go. All right, number 3, Hawaii and Stanford. Hawaii and Stanford last year, they're both nasty teams. They suck bad, but I'm taking Stanford at home, minus 3. And whenever you go and want to compare my looks of what I've been reading, if you go and look at the Bleacher Report, it's going to show you stuff that I talk about. I have looked at it, and now I'm making the video, but I'm with all my picks that I have, these have nothing with the points on Bleacher Report. And as I looked, I was pretty close with all of them. I'm not saying I'm as good as anybody else, but I'll be straight up with you. I'm not using Bleacher Report. I just looked for opinions. They did not sway me, but if you want to believe what you want to believe. Let's go to the next game. Memphis and UNLV. I'm taking UNLV at home because I like the coach over there. He proved me right all year last year, and he came out of being a a pretty decent commentator, and he should have stayed a commentator, and he proved me wrong. But Dan Mullen is the man. I like him. I think he's a calm, collective coach, and I think he's pretty smart. Plus, they're also playing the ex-Auburn quarterback, Jackson Arnold. He was at Ohio State. I think experience is going to take this one with Memphis and UNLV's first matchup against each other. All right. Last but not least, the big one. New Mexico State and Florida State. Norvell is fighting for his job as head coach for the Seminoles. I think they got to show out pretty bad. I'm talking they have to have a good year. New Mexico State, for some reason they picked a good one to play, but do I think they'll cover? Absolutely not. I think Florida State's going to make a point. They have to. Last year was a disaster, and Norvell should have been fired, but this is his redemption year, if anything, or he's going to be replaced. But there you go. There are my 5 picks. Everything will be in the description box, along with the links where I get a lot of my information, looking for spreads and information. All right, week 0. Y'all have a good one, and let's see what happens Saturday, and I will be back Sunday morning and complain about my picks. If I suck that bad, if I'm 5-0 like I was last year, I won't have much to say.